textbook and a notebook, because today we are going to discuss the question answers of the chapter number 2, which is going to be part and parcel of your PT1 examination. So get it? Please move further. In our previous class, we had seen the chapter number 2, from hunting to growing the food. First, the people were hunting, and after that, slowly, they started to gather the food, and after that, they started to grow the food. So here, the point is that we are on the last topic, a closer look, living and dying in Mehergarh, that we are going to see. Before that, we will just quickly recapitulate the following points. Carriage, please have attention.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's visible to you now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So topic, don't speak yes or no. In the chat box, you can write yes or no.
Okay, sir.
Don't speak out now. Please keep quiet. So dear cadet, as we are knowing about that, the last topic is remaining here, the closer look for Mehergarh.
Sir, it is not seen. No, sir.
A closer look to Mehergarh. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, the point number 1, we started this particular story with Tushar journeys. Okay? Now have attention and don't worry about that. In that particular point, we had seen Tushar train journey. जिसका माइक ऑन है प्लीज उसको अनम्यूट कीजिए और बात कीजिए कि आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है, अदरवाइज डोंट स्पीक आउट इन बिटवीन. Next, the earliest people, why they were on move, right? We know about the people who lived in the subcontinent early as 2 million years ago. We had seen today that they are described as an hunter and gatherer. This we had seen, right? They used to collect the food item, roots, nuts, leaves, stalks, egg and all, right? Now the next point is about that. Hunter-gatherer used to move from one place to another. And the 4 point we had discussed here. The 4 point were there. They were keep on moving from one place to another. Second point, that they used to follow the animals' movement. After that, the third point we had seen, as the plants and the tree used to bear the fruit, they used to move season by season to that particular area. And the fourth, a very important point, that was the availability of the water, so that the people can sustain their life, they can live happily, because without water they can't live. And we talked about the perennial and non-perennial rivers. Next, how do we know about these people? So as you are knowing about that, the archaeologists used to do the survey, excavation and other thing, carbon dating method I told you. So by that all, the archaeologists used to see the early people, where they used to live, what they used to eat and how they used to manage their living. Next, I had shown you the photograph of the tools, right? In that, we had seen the map number 2 also, where the different archaeology sites we are there and what they are for. Then we had seen the map number 2, right? In that I told you about that Paleolithical, Neolithical, Meolithical, early village and modern city. Few cadets have asked the question. I told them to read the bluish paragraph and enhance your knowledge. Next, rock painting I told you. Then Bhimbetka, right? So where is Bhimbetka? So Bhimbetka, present day in Madhya Pradesh, it is situated. Those who are having the textbook, please see in that. Those who don't have the textbook, please come to the school and take the textbook for you. Next point is about that. Those who are not having the textbook, please download the e-book from NCERT website. Next point, finding out about the fire. We had seen about how the fire were used by the early people. So they used to use for the 3 purposes. First, as a source of light, to roast the meat, and to scare away the animal, right? Next point here, what do we use fire for? So now I will ask to anyone, please tell your answer, right? Then Akhilesh, please unmute yourself. Dear cadet, please have attention here. Some technical issues are there because some cadets are also just doing mute, unmute. So I had muted all the people, right? When the chance I will give at the last 10 minutes, then at that time you ask your doubt and difficulty, because explanation part is very important. Please understand first. So here the question I will ask to Akhilesh at the end, what do we use fire for today? That means you have to answer this question. Next, again we had seen this map and a changing environment we had seen. In that, cadet, please have attention. 12,000 years ago, the grasslands were developed, right? And the people started to herd the animal, because just like the deer, antelope, goat, sheep, cattle, they used to survive on grass, and the grassland were developed, so they started to herd the animals. This was the impact of changing environment. Next, the beginning of farming and herding. How the people started to herd and to start to do farming we had seen. Next, we had seen in this particular point that the animal, the first animal which was tamed, that was the wild ancestor of the dog. So the first animal to be tamed was the wild ancestor of the dog. Next, a new way of life. So what they started to do, they started to grow the fruit. That means they started farming. As we had seen in the chapter number 1, in Garo Hill, the first early agriculture started, right? Next, here they started to do farming, and by doing the farming, they have to stay at the same place for a longer duration of the time. For what purpose? For watering, to look after the plants, weeding, driving away the animal, birds, till the grains are ripened. How they started to store the animals. We had seen the pit house. Next, finding about the first farmers and herders. Turn to the page number 2 that I has placed you for the homework purpose. I hope so the cadets had did. Next, the last topic we are moving to see about that the dying and of Meghar toward a settled life we had seen. Last, a closer look, which I told you to read and come in the class. Living and dying in Meghar. Find Meghar on map number 2. So page number 13 you can see it, and the site is located in the fertile plain nearby the Bulan Pass, which is the most important route into Iran. Meghar was probably one of the places where the people learned to grow barley and wheat and rear sheep and goat for the first time in this area. Next, it is the place which was very fertile, because as we are seeing in the map, and it's a very fertile plain. The earliest village that we know about, at this site many animal bones were found. Bones of wild animals such as deer and pig, and also the bone of sheep and goat were found. Next, you can see the photograph here. Those who are having the textbook, from the textbook you can see the photograph. A house in Mehergarh. This is what a house in Mehergarh may have looked like. In what way is this house similar to the one in which you live? So you can see it, right? As you are observing this house, right? Those who are having the textbook, you can see it from the textbook also. Next, this photograph already I asked you in the previous class, burial from the Mehergarh. Can you identify the skeleton of the goat and number of the cadet? They had answered to me, right? And they had asked the question also, why the goat burial was also buried in that particular graveyard or like that, because they used to have a love and affection with that animal. So the people, those who are hurting them, with them they are having them procedure or ritual or whatever it may be. Next, other finds at Mehergarh include the remains of square or rectangle house. So here we are seeing the shapes, square shape and rectangular shapes of house. Each house had 4 or more compartments, as you have seen in the photograph, some of which may have been used for storage. When people die, their relative and friends generally pay respect to them. People look after them, and perhaps in the belief that there is some form of life after the death. So the burial is one such arrangement. Several burial sites have been found at Mehergarh. बच्चों, यहाँ पे आपको एक बात बताना बहुत ज़रूरी है. बरियल मीन्स टू बी, जब इंसान मर जाता है तो उसको ज़मीन में नीचे दफना देते हैं, तो वो सोचते थे शायद मरने के बाद में भी कोई और लाइफ होती होगी, राइट? और मेहगढ़ में उन्हें बहुत सारे ऐसे ब्यूरियल्स मिले. इन वन इंस्टेंट द डेड पर्सन वॉज बरिड विद गोड्स, राइट? सो जो यहाँ पे आपका क्वेश्चन था, यू कैन सी इट हियर that the person was buried with the goats, which were probably meant to serve as a foot in the next world. Here the concept is clear कि उस इंसान के साथ में गोट के स्केलेटन भी क्यों थे? इसलिए क्योंकि उसको नेक्स्ट दूसरे इस वर्ल्ड में जाएगा तो उसे खाने के लिए फूड देना है, तो इसलिए फूड के तौर पे उसको वहाँ बकरियों को भी उसके साथ में दफना दिया गया था. नेक्स्ट, let's recall. So here we are going to see about the question answers. The cadet, have attention here. Just we are recalling the question answer, but one very important point I want to tell to you, each and everyone, this PT1 examination is of multiple choice question. So whatever the concept I discussed with you, I explained with you, on that basis the important question will be there. Just for an example, I will quickly tell you one question, that name the animal which was first tamed by the early human being. So the option may be cat, dog, ancestors of dog, right? So what you have to choose? The correct answer, that the wild dog, that means ancestors of dog. Clear? Like that the question will be there. Another example I will place in front of you. In which year or how many years ago the grasslands were developed? So you have to choose the correct answer. That's a 12,000 years ago, right? So in that we are discussing the subjective question answers, but in the examination there will be no writing question answers will be there. One question will be there and 4 options. Just we used to do in geography, right? Very good, Samarth Kale. Those who are writing in the chat box, very good. I appreciate their hard work. Very good to them. Now quickly see the question number 1. So the question number 1 is telling about the hunter-gatherer choose to live in caves and rock shelter because. So cadet, as the seasons are changing, so as the seasons are changing, the people used to live in the shelter because in rainy season they can't stay out. At winter season they can't stay out because they will have the suffering from cold and from the rainfall. Next, please see the answer. They wanted to protect themselves from the wild animal and from the bad weather. So as we have discussed here about the bad weather, I explained about the rainy season, winter season and all. So from the wild animal also, if they will attack on them, just you have seen in the photograph of Bhimbetka, how the caves were there and the early people used to live there. Next, question number 2, that means B. Grassland developed around dash years ago. I told you how this fill in the blanks will be converted into the multiple choice question. Very good. Guru Raj and other people, they are writing. Nitin, Samarth, Rahul, you are writing the correct answer that the 12,000 years ago. Very good, Rohit. Aniket, Rutvik, very good to you all. Those who are writing in the chat box, your answers are absolutely correct. Let's see the next question now. It's clear? So in the multiple choice question, how the answer will be there? The grassland develops around the dash years ago. So options will be 11,000, 10,000 and 12,000. So you have to select 12,000 years ago. Right? One more very important point I want to tell you. This monthly examination which was happened in the October month, the cadet, the options are 1, 2 and 3 in Roman small. So they had written A, B, C. When ABC is not present there, how you are writing ABC? If question number 1 is there and in the option it is given 1, 2, 3. Out of them, second is the correct answer. How you will write B over there? So please make a note of it that. Next, question number 2. Why do people who grow crops has to stay in the same place for a long duration of the time? So as I am reading the question, it's clear to you all of you that why the people used to stay at the same place for a long duration of the time, right? And the reason is very simple, which already we have discussed. They have to look after the crops, watering, weeding, driving away the animals till the crop is ripened. This answer is given in the textbook only. Okay, this is given in the textbook only, right? So here we are seeing that this we had already explained. Watering, weeding, driving away animal, bird, till grain ripen. Don't write this whole paragraph, okay? Just take the reference from this answer and this all will be available on YouTube also, right? If you are having any doubt and difficulty, you please see the YouTube video because this same class I am going to post on YouTube. From that also you can see this. And you can read and write on my that particular YouTube channel. This chapter class wise explanation videos are also there, right? Like that history chapter number 2 part 1, history chapter number 2 part 3, like that, right? Next, why do people who grow crops have to stay in the same place for a long time? क्वेश्चन का मतलब है जो लोग कुछ उगाते थे खेतों के अंदर, अनाज, धान, जो भी कुछ है, वो एक जगह पे लंबे समय तक क्यों रहते थे? इसीलिए रहते थे ताकि वो जो प्लांट्स हैं उनकी देखभाल कर सके, उनको पानी दे सके, उसमें अनवांटेड वीड जो है निकाल सके, जो जानवर उस क्रॉप को खा ले उससे उसको भगा सके और बर्ड और एनिमल से उसकी प्रोटेक्शन कर सके, जब तक वो क्रॉप पूरी हार्वेस्ट के लिए रेडी नहीं होता. Those who belongs to farming background, they know how much they have to take care up to the crops are going to be at the point to harvest, from growing up to the harvesting season. Next, why do archaeologists think that the people who lived in Meghar were hunterers to start with and then herding came more later? So this is very important point. बच्चों मैं आपको पहले क्वेश्चन समझा देता हूं. Why do archaeologists think? आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट ऐसा क्यों सोचते थे? जो लोग पहले मेघर में रहते थे वो पहले हंटरर थे, उसके बाद में धीरे धीरे वो हर्डरर बन गए. हंटरर मीन्स टू बी, दे यूज्ड टू हंट द एनिमल एंड दे यूज्ड टू सस्टेन देयर लाइफ. हर्डरर मीन्स दे स्टार्टेड टू हर्ट द एनिमल्स, राइट. सो ये इससे पता चलता है कि पहले लोग को सिर्फ बोन्स मिलती थी, right? If they are cutting any animals, right, and they are eating, so there will be separations of the bones. But if they are herding that particular animal, they are not eating that, and if they are burying that particular animal, so full skeleton of the goat, sheep, deer, antelope, it will be have, right? Let's check out the answer. So here we are observing archaeologists found the bones of many animals such as deer in the early level. Hence, they could conclude that they were hunterers to start with. Herding became important because they found bones of sheep and goat in the later level. Clear? They used to hunt the animal and they used to eat. But later on they started to found the bones of sheep and goat, because sheep they used to give the wool and as well as milk, the goat also the milk, and they started to herd them, right? Bones of many animals such as deer. So deer, they were not drinking the milk of deer, just they were killing the deer, roasting the meat and eating. After that they were having the sheep as well as the goat. So the evidence, the archaeologists having the evidence, and then they concluded this point, right? First they were hunterer, now they started to become herderer. हंटर शिकारी, हर्डरर मतलब जो जानवरों को पालते हैं अपने पास एक ग्रुप में रखकर. जैसे आपने कभी सड़क पे देखा होगा बहुत सारी बकरियों को कोई ले जा रहा है चराने के लिए, गाय को ले जा रहा है, कैमल्स को ले जा रहा है ना. तो ये है, बहुत सारे लोगों ने शिप को तो देखा होगा, राइट. नेक्स्ट लेट्स डिस्कस फोर्थ क्वेश्चन. सो इन द टेक्स्ट बुक फोर्थ क्वेश्चन, please be ready with your doubts and difficulty, because after that you can send your doubts and difficulty to me through the WhatsApp also, and you can ask to me personally also through the telephonic call. Why did the hunter gatherer travel from one place to another, right? What ways are these similar to different from the reason which today? Now next question is clear to you. क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है, why did hunter and gatherer travel from one place to another? As we started this particular session presentation and I give you the gisted recapitulation capsule, that was the 4 points why they used to move from one place to another, the 4 points that you have to write here, right? And after that, today, for what reason you used to move from one place to another? So it's clear. For today, for any birthday celebration, to attend any marriage, for any medical purpose, to attend the school, college, for any reason, for visiting, for picnic or whatever reason may be, you are moving from one place to another. Let's check out the answer. So the options are clear here, which are given in the textbook also. The first, the 4 reason, right? Animal moved from one place to another, hence they had to follow their movement. Second, if they are going to stay at the same place, what will happen? Everything is going to be wind up by them only, because plant as well as animal resource. So they used to move from one place to another. Plant and tree, they used to bear the fruits at particular season only. So by season to season they used to move from one place to another. And the last and important point about the need of water to survive. The need of water, right? Next particular point. Carrot, please have attention now. Question number 5. List 3 ways in which the hunter-gatherer used fire. See page number 15. Would you use fire for any of these purposes today? Yes. For what purpose? As I told Akhilesh to give the answer of this question when we will have the doubt and difficulty session at the last, I will ask you. So first, as a source of light. Second, to scare away the animal. And third, to roast the meat. Please see. So Akhilesh, please have an answer. Right? Fire could have been used for many things as a source of light. This is given in the textbook only. To roast the meat. Dear cadet, please have attention. There is some technical issue. Please stick to the question and the answer. Some audio difficulties, technical issues are there. We are discussing the question. You are seeing the question and you are seeing the answer. I hope so. Now my voice is clear to you. Then nowadays we use fire for cooking and to keep ourselves warm. Question number 6. So question number 6 is speaking, list 3 ways in which the lives of farmer and herderer would have been different from the hunter and gatherer. Right? So here the farmer and herderer stay at one location, but the hunter and gatherer used to move from one place to another. Then the farmers and the herderer would stay in the hut and houses, where our hunter would stay in cave. For farmers and herderer, the food sources be crop and domesticated animals like sheep and goat. But whereas the hunter has to hunt the wild animal as a source of food. Okay? This is one interesting aside. This is given in the textbook. You please read it. Okay? So this class is over now. Now whatever your doubt and difficulty